Right, ladies and gentlemen, this book of essays by Henry James is scarce. It's a first edition published in 1893, and it was only published in an edition of 1,000 copies as a first edition of which this is one. It's called Essays in London and Elsewhere. It's an extended essay about London to start off the book, and then 10 other essays on mostly literary subjects. The binding is a little distressed, as you can see. The binding was originally sort of salmon pink, which has become faded and rather sort of shelf-worn. The spine is in fairly fragile condition there, although the binding is perfectly sound. The cloth of the spine is coming apart. It's worth a rebind, I think, but the body of the book is perfectly sound, perfectly clean, hence rebinding might be an option, but it is currently in its original 1890s salmon pink cover. The essays are on London, a wonderfully evocative picture of London, the society of London, East and West, rich and poor, and then essays on James Russell Lowell, Francis Anne Kemble, Gustave Flaubert, Pierre Loti, the Goncourt Brothers Journal, Robert Browning in Westminster Abbey, Henrik Ibsen, Mrs. Henry Ward, an essay on criticism, and an animated conversation at the end, all in a wonderfully Jamesian style of sort of rich, elaborate, and flowing prose. So there it is, a limited edition of 1,000 copies, 1893, but it has a rather interesting signature in the front here. Lucas D'Oyly Carte, July the 11th, 1894, London, in a nice flowing Victorian hand. Somebody here has written, footnote, brother, Lucas D'Oyly Carte was brother of the Savoy impresario. Not true. He was not his brother. He had different siblings, 5 siblings, but Lucas was not one of them. Lucas D'Oyly Carte was Richard D'Oyly Carte's son. He was born in the 1870s, died in the early years of the 20th century, aged 34, having trained as a barrister and as a sort of government secretary. A little interesting Victorian footnote is that he at Winchester College had what a biography has described as a tortured love affair, did Lucas D'Oyly Carte, with Lord Alfred Douglas, later the lover of Oscar Wilde. So there's an interesting 1890s association in an 1890s limited edition book by Henry James on London and literary matters. It's a scarce item. Currently on the internet, I looked it up. I found prices at £60, £80, £82. It's that kind of book. Thanks so much indeed. Bye.